Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool automatic electric 3-slot payphone, and this is Henry's equipment from Ohio, and this is the initial checkout of this really cool payphone. Now we're going to be converting this unit, and we want to run through a little bit about what needs to be done. Now this unit has a line cord on it that someone has installed, and we will be removing that line cord because we're going to install a modular line port so that you can simply plug in any color, any length line cord that you choose, plug it right into the modular port. Makes for a simple, easy plug and play connection. We also want to go through the rotary dial. We want to clean, oil, and adjust the rotary dial. We want to make sure that it's working properly. We want to troubleshoot the handset and the handset cord. We want to make sure that the transmitter is good and the receiver, and we want to make sure that the handset cord is in good condition. We also want to go through the hook switch, and we need to rewire this payphone the way we want it wired to work the way we want it to work. We will be installing a bell and bell circuit in this payphone, so we'll take care of that issue. We also want to make sure that the coins are falling through the coin validator and into the cash box area. Now there is an issue with the vault lock. The key doesn't really want to open that lock. It's very hard to open, and it's an issue because we do not want to put a bunch of pressure on the key and then break the key off in the lock. So we need to go through the key and the lock, and we need to repair the lock. So we'll take care of that issue. We also want to mention that this automatic electric 3-slot payphone has an open coin return. And what that means is it does not have a bucket, and it's an early model. And so that's pretty desirable. We will be going through the entire payphone while it's in the shop. We have a lot of work that needs to be done. We want to get a start on this unit. We'll go ahead and take some still pictures of this really cool automatic 3-slot payphone, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the troubleshooting, repairing, and converting process. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back. We also want to talk about the main PC board. Now, we have a component here, which is a capacitor, and it's very loose. So we can just pull it right out of the circuit board. So we're going to need to go through the PC board and resolder all of the connections that we find bad. We also want to repair the connections at the plug for the front cover because they're famous for going bad. So we'll take care of that issue, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the troubleshooting, repairing, and converting of this really cool 3-slot payphone. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're in the middle of the process of troubleshooting the vault lock and the vault key. We found that the key numbers and the lock numbers match. So this is the original key to this lock, but there is an issue with the lock. It really doesn't want to open, and you actually have to force the key in a certain position to open the lock, and it should not be that hard to open the lock. So we need to go into the lock and repair the lock issue and then get the situation straightened out. And we'll go ahead and show you what we're talking about. The deadbolt is not moving, and the key is almost in the position where it would take the deadbolt down into the lock. And you can see in the window that it's getting hung up. Now, if we press real hard, we can get the lock to open. And Henry said he did get into this unit once or twice, but it took a little bit. And so it should not be that hard to open the lock. So we need to go into the lock and repair that issue and take care of the situation where you don't have to put so much pressure on the key, because you don't want to break the original key to this original lock. And it does belong to an automatic 3-slot payphone because it's a 10L lock and key. We'll go ahead and take care of that issue, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the repair and conversion of this really cool automatic 3-slot payphone. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're finished up with the repair of the 10L lock. And so we want to go through a little bit about what went on. Now, we found pieces of wood inside the lock. So someone probably jammed some wood into the lock and thought it would be funny because then whoever owned the payphone couldn't put the key and get the cash out of the cash box. Or they just tried to open the lock with jamming some wood into the lock and trying to turn the lock. So we'll set that to the side and we'll go ahead and open our vault door. So now that our lock is working properly and we don't have to jam the key and push on it real hard, that issue has been taken care of. Okay, we're back now, and we want to go ahead and run some change through this payphone. So we'll go ahead and start out with a quarter, and that will gong one time. We'll do a dime, a nickel, that will ring the bell one time. The dime rang the bell twice. Another quarter, another dime, and one last nickel. Now what we can do is go ahead and check our cash box for our coins. So we'll open up the lock, set the door to the side, and Henry is getting rich with bubblegum money. We can go ahead and set our cash box back inside and lock our vault door. We'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the troubleshooting, repairing, and converting of this really cool 3-slot payphone. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're ready to start our final checkout. We also want to mention that we have an amplified pickup connected to the network on the PC board so that you can hear the audio of this payphone on our final checkout. And I have an amplifier backed by the video. It has a button on it. When I press the button, I can give dial tone or take it away at any time. And since it's an open amplifier, it is prone to any static interference or noise in the atmosphere. So if you hear any noise during the final checkout, it will be coming from the amplifier and not the payphone. Now what we want to do is use the analyzer and send a ring cycle like you were getting a call. So we'll start that. We'll let that go a few times. I'll let it go one more time and we'll give you some dial tone. Now we can go ahead and dial out. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. I'm going to end in a 2. Now I want to transmit into the handset. If you watch that red light on the analyzer, every time you see that red light light up, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello? Hello. We can go ahead and hang our handset up. Now that we know that this unit is ringing in on a ring cycle, we're dialing out, we have transmit and receive. We can go ahead and press this button on the switch box. That'll give us a line out, totally take the analyzer out of the situation, and we can call a time and temp number. We'll go ahead and give you some dial tone. And we'll make that call.
To hear the time and temperature, just stay on the line. Today is Monday, May 4th. The current time, 6:06 p.m. and the temperature, 66 degrees.
We can go ahead and hang up. We can call one other number. We'll call my number and it'll be busy. Give you some dial tone. And we'll make that call. We have a nice smooth return on our rotary dial now. We can go ahead and hang our handset up. Now that we know that this really cool automatic electric 3-slot payphone has been repaired and converted, we can return this unit back to Henry and he can enjoy this really cool payphone. I'm sure it's going to look great wherever it's installed. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. And you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching and have a great day.